genotype is what we're talking about when we have these squares, okay? Genotype is what your actual genetic makeup is, okay? The mom who has brown eyes, if her genotype, if her genes are brown eye dominant gene and the other one is a blue eye recessive gene, that is her genotype, okay? The phenotype is how we express those genes outwardly. It's what we see. The fact that mom has brown eyes is her phenotype. Genotype is harder to determine, except to know that if you have blue eyes, we know what is your genotype if you have blue eyes. 2 blue recessives. It's the only way you can have blue eyes, okay? Is 2 blue recessives. If you have brown eyes, you really don't know your genotype until you have a child, possibly, and even then it's not guaranteed, okay? Same thing with genotype. Let's say, I've told you before, anxiety runs in my family, okay? Genotype could be that there are some anxiety-related genetics going on in my brain, okay, my body, I guess I should say. The phenotype, I might show signs or symptoms or behaviors of anxiety, or I might not. It might not really affect me, okay? That comes into play big time when you think of a disease like schizophrenia. We know schizophrenia is hereditary. We know it runs in families. We know there's a genetic link. We haven't figured it all out yet. But just because schizophrenia can be in your genetic line does not mean that you're going to have a phenotype of full-fledged schizophrenia. We certainly keep an eye on those things when we know that it's genetically running down the line, okay, but it doesn't mean that a person who has it in their family is necessarily going to exhibit it. Okay, go ahead and cut. Polygenic inheritance. This is the idea that, like I was saying, when we talk about eye color, we can isolate it to one set of genes for the most part. When we're talking about behavioral traits and we're talking about mental illnesses or even hair color, but different personality types of things, most of these things are polygenic, meaning more than one. Poly, meaning more than one, genic, genetics, okay, more than one pair of genes determining all these different things about us, okay? All right.